Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be reviewing a game that I won, but I still want to see where I could have done better, where I could have done more, and where I could have helped out my team, my supports, just generally see if it helps me get better. Hopefully this helps you guys a little bit. It'd be great if it does. Alright, let's get into it.
2, 1.
So I chose Wanda just because I quite enjoy playing her. She is very easy to play, but she's hard to master. Here I decided to go around to the high ground because I hear they have a storm, so I wanted to see if I could help get that storm out of the sky. But then I get jumped by the Spider-Man that I just did not see coming at all. So here I'm coming back in, and I didn't know they had a Spider-Man, so I've decided to try and focus him down as best I can. And at the moment I'm just getting a feel for how the enemy team play, who I can go for. Here I'm looking out for the Spider-Man, see if I can try and find him anywhere, because the Spider-Man left alone can just jump with supports, and I believe it's DPS job to help out the supports when you can. Because your tank can't do it, your tank's too busy trying to make space.
Sure, those are bad guys.
A little help, please.
So I'm just looking around, seeing if I can find the Spider-Man. I hear him web, so I'm trying to focus him down to try and help my guys out.
I'm stronger already. Double KO. Clearly, you needed some help. You right there.
Here we've pushed them quite far back, so I push up to try and get a bit of map control. And if you don't know what map control is where you push up to a certain point and then you try to hold it while you wait for the carriage, I guess, to catch up with you.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Here I see the Spider-Man, so I really wanted him. I wanted to try and get their cloak and dagger, because support is one of the hardest roles and one of the most important roles in the game. So it would have helped my team out, because there would be a healer down then. Here I just try to go for the Human Torch because he's flying up. See this Iron Fist, so I just float over to try and help out my Venom. If you guys can help out your teammates as much as you can, they normally end up helping you out.
Supernova!
Here I jump up to try and get that Human Torch because, well, he's just ulted, so I can distract him, and then I die. Finally get into the fight, and I see my supports jumping around, so they're obviously getting jumped by someone, so I come over to help them because, well, you can't win a game without supports.
We got a babysitter.
Support is probably the hardest role in this game, mainly because you've got to do so many things. You've got to heal your team, you have to do damage, you have to make sure you use your ults at the right time, and if you hold on to them too long, it can lose a battle. If you use them too early, it can lose you a battle. So to me, supports are the most important role in the game. DPS is the easiest role in the game because you can win games without DPS. So if you could win a game without DPS, then it's the easiest role to play. Like, look at Goat's meta. Goat's meta, it was 3 tanks, 3 support. You didn't need DPS at all. So it proves that DPS is the easiest role to play, and support is one of the biggest and most important roles in the game. This is why, if you don't know what's going on, I'm a bit fed up with all this hate that supports are getting. Like, don't get me wrong, you do get bad support, but you also get really bad DPS. You also get bad tanks. You get bad players wherever you are, it doesn't matter what role they're on. You can't sit there saying support is the easiest role, because it's not. It's the hardest role to play. You've got to do so much, and all you do is you get DPS or tanks pushing him in their backline and wondering why they're not getting healed. You can't see through walls. You can't heal from walls, so that makes no sense. Anyway, that's my little tangent over, because I'm just fed up with seeing people give support so much. Toxic.
This is
Rubbish.
real firepower.
If you notice as well while I'm playing, I use my orb thing that stuns people as a way to either push in or push back, because it gets people staying still. So it's a very good thing I wanted to do to help you out.
Feel the wrath of the goddess.
This was inevitable.
Two of my ult.
Us against the world.
So I use that as a defense mechanism. Right? I use it to defend myself.
I'm doing this my way.
You're not going anywhere. Friends, gather around.
The Venom in this game, we only have one tank, 3 DPS and 2 supports, but the tank in this game was making so much space. It was so helpful for all of us. This is why I could probably do as much as I could. I was trying to jump their support, because if they're a support down, it makes our game a lot easier. As a DPS main, I always try to help my supports out, because in a lot of games like this, like Overwatch and stuff, it used to be the tank's job to peel back to help the supports. But in this game, tanks can't do that, because it's just too much to do for tanks. So it's more the DPS job to do, try to help out the support as best as you can.
Feel the wrath of the goddess.
The current score
Round
is
1.
0-2. Only if it survives this chaos. I'm on to the boutique
I'm trying to focus that Iron Fist down, because obviously he's going to be jumping my back line to help out my back line as much as I can.
Goodbye. Oh, I need assistance.
Squirrel Girl, I hate Squirrel Girl so much. I can't really say anything because I'm playing Wanda, who takes no skill to aim. But I just can't stand Squirrel Girl because it's based on pure luck most of the time.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Back into the fight. Notice how I chuck that down. Try and stun people, because that's very useful.
A disappearing.
If you ever have trouble with an Iron Fist, Wanda's actually really good at countering him, because you can just chuck that stun down on yourself, and it stops him, so you can get quite a lot of damage in.
Your fate is sealed. Under my spell. You're halfway there. Keep going. Freeze. To me.
Biggest problem in lower rank. This is only gold 2, and I think the problem in the lower ranks is a lot of people don't group up, so they run in single all the time. and you get, the problem is that they only have to kill one person at a time then. God, I hate squirrels so much. But I think things I could improve on is helping out my team a bit more. Like helping out my supports with the divers a bit more. I can try and save my ults to kill people's ults. Wanda's actually quite a good counter for Iron Fist. See, I chucked that on the floor and then I can do damage to him. Here I'm just trying to get back into my team, but I didn't make it. Because I wasn't concentrating on the car, I wasn't concentrating on the main thing. Notice how I'm trying to get back in as quick as I can by using some of my abilities, but you've got to be careful doing that because you need to time it so when you get back into the fight you have that ability up. Here I'm just trying to get that squirrel girl on the high ground because if you just leave her she'll just end up killing people. I knew I was going to die there because I was pushed up way too far, so I knew my best bet was to try and kill that storm before I died, so that my team had less to deal with. Our 2 tanks and our DPS just died because they didn't want to group up and wait for us to respawn in. They just ran in there. So now there's only 3 of us and we've got to try and hold here. So at the moment we're just trying to get poke damage until they get back into the fight because it just makes it a hell of a lot easier. Now they're back into the fight and start pushing. The amount of times I've been messed over by these buildings, rebuilding themselves, and I've messed up an old. It's absolutely crazy. Here I'm just trying to get that Iron Fist because he's got an ult. Luckily he got no value from it.
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Chaos control. Strong together. A nice deep freeze. A disappearance.
This is real firepower!
See how I'm focusing on this rocket at the moment. I just want that rocket dead, but I couldn't get him.
That did the
And I finally get him. And that wins us the game.
final score. 2-2.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want me to review your gameplay or just have a look at how you could get better or anything, I'm completely up for that. Send me the replay code, your gamer tag, what you use so I know which person to look at, and what rank it is just so I know to see if I can help you get better. All I want to do is help people understand where they're going wrong and how they could get better. Hence why I put these videos up. You're more than welcome to say, look, you could have done this, you could have done that, because sometimes people think they're the best player in the world until another set of eyes see it and gone, oh, I wouldn't have done that. You wouldn't realise where your mistakes are. So it's always best to look at your own gameplay and ask a friend or someone just to review your gameplay to see if they can spot anything you need to work on as well. It's all about just trying to get better. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.